Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So we finally get Google Chrome version 124, which has made its way to the stable channel, which Google pushed out late yesterday in my part of the world on the 16th of April. And Google Chrome 124 is what I would consider to be a light release. There's not too much going on in regards to front-facing features. There's just one or two tweaks or adjustments we'll have a look at in this video. And of course, we get the all-important security updates which roll out with every version upgrade. And these will also be part of this week's weekly security updates, which Google will have just pushed out with this version upgrade. So to double check we have this latest release, we head to our main menu as always, help, about Google Chrome, latest version and bold. After the update has been applied, version 124.0.6367.60 or 0.61. Either or, if you are running Windows, Mac and Linux, means your browser is up to date on version and with version 124. Now, we get 23 security fixes that have been patched with this update, and that's quite a numerous amount of security fixes that have rolled out. And we don't get any 0 days that have been exploited in the wild, which is always good news, but we do get 4 high risk and high severity issues that have been patched and fixed. And those are object corruption in V8, which is the V8 JavaScript engine, object corruption in WebAssembly, use after free in V8, once again the V8 JavaScript engine, and use after free in downloads. So use after free, as you may well know, is a very common exploit that gets almost patched on a week-to-week basis. So 23 security fixes have rolled out. 4 of those are high risk, which is your severity just under a critical. And then we get a couple of mediums and a couple of lows. Now, as mentioned, not too much going on in regards to new features, but just 2 to mention for the purpose of this video. And I've posted on both of these previously. But if we head to our main menu, settings, and we navigate to our appearance page, you will now see that for your tab hover preview card, we get a new setting available, show tab memory usage, where previously you just had the option to turn the tab hover preview card on and off. So you can individually now show tab preview images, and you can also show tab memory usage. So just to demonstrate, if I just head over to a tab, open up my YouTube channel, head to that tab, you can see now that if I hover over that, we get at the bottom there, you get the memory usage, which is currently 180 megabytes. So that's what that is all about. So you can actually turn that off. And if we head back, you can see I just get the thumbnail, and you can turn the preview image off where you just get the text, or you can do it the other way around. You can just have show tab memory usage, and that'll just show the memory usage with the text. So you get the idea. So you've got a couple of options to fiddle around with there. So you can now show tab memory usage, which is now its own individual option on the appearance page in settings. And then the next one, as mentioned, I've also spoken about, but you now can install any website as a PWA, a progressive web app in Google Chrome. Now, just on a side note, this doesn't seem to be rolling out as a default feature, but you can enable this feature using 2 experimental flags. So if you are interested to being able to install any website as a web app in Chrome version 124, then what we need to do is head up to our Omnibox, we enter Chrome://flags, and here are the 2 flags which need to be enabled. The first is Web App Universal Install, which says allows any site to be installable on Windows, Mac and Linux. And the next one is Shortcuts Not Apps, changes the Create Shortcut 3-dot menu option to put a fire and forget link on the desktop instead of an app. And once those 2 flags are enabled and you've restarted your browser, just as an example, before this feature rolled out, if I head back to my YouTube channel as an example, and we head to save and share, previously we only had this option, create shortcut, which then gave you the option to open as window. So it would open up in its own progressive web app window. So this is where the difference is coming now. So as an example now, if I click on Gemini, which is normally a website that cannot be installed by default as a PWA, and we head now to save and share, you can see install page as app, and if I click on that, there we go. It now will install that by default as a web app and not just give you the option like it did previously to toggle on open in its own window. So now this will install this page as a web app, which may be a nice move if you are using certain websites on a regular basis. So that's it, guys. That's more or less what's new in Google Chrome version 124. A very light release, mainly a security update, but just those two little features. And as mentioned, the install any website on desktop needs those two flags currently to be enabled. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.